A series of protests and several arrests followed news of the acquittal of Cleveland police officer Michael Brelo yesterday. Brelo was one of several officers involved in a 2012 chase that ended in the death of 2 people. But he was the only officer charged with voluntary manslaughter. The Justice Department now plans to review the case. Plus, Brelo will be on unpaid leave pending the outcome of an internal investigation. As Aaron McLaughlin explains, the case is the latest in a series of police-involved shootings that have divided the nation.
Protests in downtown Cleveland following the acquittal of a police officer in the 2012 shooting death of 2 unarmed people. Police in riot gear pushed back protesters, arresting at least a dozen. 3 people were charged after an object was thrown into a restaurant.
The man picked the sign up off the sidewalk and just threw it straight at me.
Protesters took to the streets immediately after a judge acquitted Officer Michael Brelo on charges of voluntary manslaughter and felonious assault.
I therefore find the defendant not guilty of counts 1 and 2 as indicted.
Brelo was accused of firing bullets that killed Timothy Russell and Melissa Williams after a 22-mile police chase. Authorities said Brelo stood on the hood of the car and fired 15 shots into the windshield. Though about a dozen officers fired a total of 137 rounds at the car, no one else was charged. The case started after the car driven by Russell backfired, a noise officers mistakenly thought was caused by gunshots.
Because he caused the serious physical harm of the victims in a constitutionally reasonable effort to end an objectively reasonable perception that he and the others present were threatened by Russell and Williams with imminent serious bodily harm.
Relatives of the victims had harsh words for the police and court system.
Oh, my baby cousin. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. We have no justice.
I know that those officers were upset. Adrenaline was flowing. By the time they reached up, caught up to Tim and Melissa in that parking lot, they simply let them have it.
The verdict comes on the heels of several high-profile national cases involving police. Ferguson, New York, Baltimore, and another case in Cleveland. The death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice, ruled a homicide after he was shot by police while holding an air gun.
That was Aaron McLaughlin reporting.